Hi, this is Dick Bird, and I'm playing Dusk again here. This is a couple of matches because they were short, but I liked them. They were really good matches. I played pretty well, I thought. And started out the usual way on this map. I tend to take Scorpion and go to the right. I don't think it really matters whether you go to the right or the left on this map, but I always go to the right. I like to do things the same way because then I know where I am and what time it is. And two very important things always to know is, where you are and what time it is. So, here we are near the beginning of the match. I'm positioning myself in my traditional spot right here. Safe from enemy tank fire unless they manage to circle around quite a way, which they haven't had time to do yet. And I'm just going to sit here and take out any mantas that pass by and hopefully capture them like that.
I have the orb.
And time is pressing on a little bit, so it's time to move a little bit here because, well, a tank could show up and I should probably be looking for targets as opposed to sitting there waiting for people to realize I'm there and come after me. There's a nice target. And I'm going to get an opportunity to try to take enemy prime very early in the match, which is always good. It's going to fail. But we're going to recover pretty well. I'm going to get a ride out of there, which I thought was pretty damn clever of myself. Right back to center, grab the shape charges, which I've become very enamored of, even though it is, again, very difficult to get them anywhere useful. I'm thinking of dropping it there, but it turns out to be unnecessary. I'm kind of standing around with my shape charge in my hand, not being able to shoot while I'm holding it, of course, looking for a ride out of here. Fortunately, Mechic Taj there is available and willing to do it, which is always good, so this is a good sign. Seems to be a good player. He's been accused of at least one person of using an aimbot, but I don't know how there's anything to that. Really perfect sequence of events here. I've got the orb, the shape charge, their prime is down. I've got a ride to the core. I mean, what more could you ask for? All I gotta do is walk up to it and drop this thing right on it. Just like that. Hopefully not dying in the core juice. And then go right back into this little alcohol and take points off of my leisure. And just like that, we've got them down to what? 34 points.
Grab the shape charge.
And it's absolutely brilliant. And then I thought I was going to get a flyer there, but they took their prime back just like the instant before I managed to grab it.
Blue core is critical.
Oh well, tough luck. And now we've lost access to that node. Well, it doesn't look like we're getting ready to lose center though, so I can't complain about that. And it looks like, yeah, their other prime is down.
Blue core is
yeah, this was a quick match. I'm kind of stranded here. It would take me a while to get back to center, so I've decided I'm going to sit here and try to damage their assets. Not so much spawn killing, I guess. Although I would do that if there was anybody around to kill. Before they got me, anyway. Alright, so yeah, once again with the shape charge. And we'll try that one more time. It looks like, yeah, both their primes are back up. I'm going to kind of dither a lither bit about this.
Attack the east tank node.
No, I'm just going to go straight in there.
Attack the south mine node.
No, I am going to dither about it a little bit because the center went down while I was making my way over there. But it looks like it's going to get back under control before I get back down there. Oh yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful about jumping off the cliffs with your hoverboard there. Sometimes you can recover, but if you're a little bit too high, it's gonna mess you up. And center seems to be in good shape, so I'm gonna make one more shot at the prime with my shape charge, which I hate delivering on foot, but.
Attack.
Well, you can see I'm not taking a whole lot of incoming fire in this round, so I guess maybe that says something about how the other team is playing, but Here we are.
Attack the east
And this whole
tank
sequence is pretty much unnecessary because the other prime is going down while I'm doing it. They're going to lose because of that, really, any more than because of me. I'm really just being a distraction at this point. Forcing them to come over here and deal with me when the other prime is the one that's going to kill them.
is critical. Grab the shape charge.
And yeah, I think they're going to start losing points here. Yep, here it goes. That's it.
Blue
So
core
that's the first
destroyed.
match. That was nice. Got high score and everything. Yeah, can't complain about that. McIntyre switched to the other side just to make it more interesting. Which is always a good thing to do, you know. If you feel like you're a good player, you know, and you're on a side that wins so easily, it's a classy thing to do, you know. It's a nice thing to do, to switch sides so that you can make the game more interesting for everybody. Because nobody, you know, even if you win, you know, nobody really wants to win easily. You want it to be a fight.
Attack the south
More fun that
mine
way.
node.
You know. So yeah, the second match begins this way, and this one's a little bit more normal, I guess. I wanted to take some time, I guess, to talk about something off topic here. WikiLeaks, I guess it was. There was some weird person named, I think it's Pogo Bat or something like that. He makes videos on this YouTube thing, and he's got people on there doing some kind of discussion this week on the subject of WikiLeaks,
Grab the
what they
shape
think of
charge.
WikiLeaks. I was thinking, well, you know, I could do that. You know, I could make some commentary on one of these videos.
Destroy the barricade.
Do that as a, you know, post it as a response to his video, and who knows, maybe I could get a couple of views out of it. You know, maybe a couple of those weird fans he has would play the game. You know, and the game could pick up a few players. That'd be great. You know, that'd be cool. So what do I think of WikiLeaks then? Well,
Destroy the barricade.
Julian Assange? Ooh, well, what can you say? You know, I mean, what should I say? Well, is he a terrorist? No, he's not a damn terrorist. What are you trying to keep? The thing is, what I want to say about WikiLeaks is the whole thing is hysterical.
Prime node.
America is
Attack
hysterical.
the north mine node.
America, basically, not to put too fine a point on it, America has its head up its ass. America thinks it's at war. America isn't
Grab
at
the
war.
shape charge.
America has forgotten what war is. America hasn't been in a real war in the lifetime of most of the people out here. You know, this thing they got going in the Middle East, this is not a damn war. You know, this is a summer camp for their kids to go to earn a couple of merit badges so they can come back and be in the parade downtown. That's all that is.
Attack the north mine node.
I mean, the Muslims, yeah, if all the Muslims got together, yeah, they could possibly be some kind of a threat to the United States, but they're not, and they never will be. Never have been. I suppose they could be, but no. And then most of them aren't interested in it. And the ones that are interested in it, they don't really care about bringing down the United States all that much. I mean, they put out a lot of rhetoric to that effect, but, you know, they tend to be a little bit hyperbolic, I guess you could say. Destroy America?
Shape charge.
Well, first of all, they don't know how to. And second of all, you know, if the U.S. got out of the Middle East entirely, they could give a rat's ass. That's what this is really about, is they've had foreign soldiers marching all over their land, killing people for about, God, 100 years now. They're a little bit tired of it. I mean, what do you expect? And yeah, they come over here, they set a couple bombs off, they did a pretty good job of killing, 3,000 people one time? Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah. It ain't no threat to the United States. The United States ain't going away because of that. They could do that 10 times and it wouldn't destroy the United States. They could do it 10 times and it wouldn't be as many people get killed in traffic every year. I mean, America is freaking hysterical. This is not a war. A war is when you're against an enemy that can actually move an army into your land and take it away from them and depose the government and tell the people how the hell they're gonna live. That's a war. This is not a damn war. except in the minds of some people who have got their heads completely up their asses, and unfortunately they have to be in charge, you know. You know, maybe that's what happened to the Romans too, you know. They thought that they had a big problem with the barbarians. Well, they did to some extent, yeah. It ain't the barbarians that brought them down. The Romans brought themselves down.
Attack the enemy.
You know, the Muslims can't kill America, but Americans sure as hell can if they're stupid. And one damn good way to be stupid is to spend all your damn money on a so-called war way the hell out in the middle of nowhere. You know, one of these days a real threat might show up.
Destroy the barricade.
And then what the hell are you gonna do? Because you just blew all your fucking money on this two-bit shit over here in the Middle East, and you ain't got nothing left to face the real threat when it does show up. That's what's gonna happen. That's why, you know, I mean, you know, screw all this peace and love nonsense. That's, you know, that's great, but that's not what I'm here for. So anyway, you know, nothing that's been released by WikiLeaks so far has been damning. You know, they've got a lot of shit out there, but they've been so far the people, you know, controlling the spigot have been pretty careful. And oh, I'm out of time. I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw this out like it is. Yeah. Have a good evening.